Welcome everyone. My name is Dr. Elena Michaels and I want to welcome you to my channel. We're going to do a guided meditation and we're going to start with some card readings and a little bit of talk about the full moon. This is for June 15th, 2022, and we just yesterday had the full moon at around 4:30 in the morning. And this was the full strawberry moon, which I'll tell you about in just a few moments. First of all, I want to ask you, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe below, and then you'll get a free meditation each week, and maybe some of your questions can be answered, because the cards are magic, and what shows up can be relevant for so many people simultaneously. And I know this to be the case because I get the notes and I get the emails and the messages about it. So, Alexa, let's turn the volume down. There we go. Okay, so happy June 15th. This was the strawberry moon, the strawberry full moon. And I want to tell you a little bit about it. The strawberry full moon was actually the full moon in Sagittarius, and you may have noticed that it looked larger than usual. The strawberry moon looks larger than usual. It's a large full moon. And just like strawberries are in season this time of year, the strawberry full moon is in Sagittarius, by the way, and Sagittarius is an optimistic, upbeat, kind of happy-go-lucky, take your chances sign, okay? Kind of a going for it. What does the sign of Sagittarius look like? It's a centaur with the arrows, right? And the arrows are always going elsewhere. Always, what else is out there? You know, what else can I do? That kind of thing. And that ties into the strawberry moon. The strawberry moon is about the ripeness now of everything that's been growing. Just the way a strawberry is growing and then it becomes ripe, this now is the time that is ripe for some of the goals that you've set, some of the aspirations that you have, and some of the things you want to accomplish. So the message in Sagittarius is go for it, you know, the arrows, go for it, because everything you've done since the beginning of the year has led you up to where you are right now. And now is the time to kind of shoot for the moon, so to speak, and allow those dreams and the work that you've done and the goals that you put in motion to come to fruition. Like fruit is ripe, the strawberries are ripe. Come to fruition and enjoy the sweetness. Enjoy the sweetness. It could also be a time for love or new relationships or someone who's struck your fancy. I'll tell you why. You know, on Valentine's Day, how they do chocolate dipped strawberries. Mother's Day, chocolate dipped strawberries. Strawberries are a fruit of love, okay? And this is the strawberry full moon. So it's kind of like, is there someone you've had your eye on or someone who's had their eye on you? This could be the time that it comes to fruition, okay? Enjoy the sweetness of that as we move into the wonderful, fabulous time of summer. This is the last full moon, and it's coming right up to the equinox. So, you know, that's on June 21st. So this is a powerful time to enjoy the sweetness and to shoot for the moon, so to speak, to shoot for those goals, allow them to come to fruition, okay? Sagittarius is a very benevolent sign. It's very upbeat, it's very positive, okay? So that's a little bit about the full moon. Now, I know it was yesterday morning, but we still are in the full moon energy a little bit. And boy, does it feel good to get out of that crazy Mercury Retrograde period. That was really kind of gave us a run for our money. That Mercury Retrograde period we just came out of in early June. Takes a few days to get out of it, you know, so we're kind of out of it now for sure. And I'm glad, because it was a little wild in there. A lot of misconnections, a lot of miscommunication. Just a challenging time. And now we're out, we're free, enjoy the fruits, enjoy getting ready for summer, and everything is good. Let's see what the cards have to say, okay? All right, now I pulled a deck that I normally don't pull from this because it's kind of a full moon energy. So I'm going to go to my first deck, which matches my outfit, as you can see. You know, when I lived in Hawaii, I always wore flowers in my hair. So you see this? I've always worn flowers in my hair when I lived in Hawaii, and I'm just feeling very springy, you know? The flowers are out, they're blooming. So I've been wearing flowers in my hair lately and really enjoying that, fresh flowers. This is agapanthus right here. And so that's what I've got in my hair tonight. All right, so here we go. Okay, I'm going to shift these cards, shuffle these cards, I shall say, and let's see what comes up in here. Now, we are divinely protected by healing white light, and what we want to know is some clarity and some answers. Now, I told you this before, this is not fortune telling, okay? This is allowing you to tap into parts of your psyche that you had not been consciously aware of so that you can make the appropriate decisions for yourself. Okay, this is not fortune telling. And anybody who tells you it is using the cards is kind of off base. The cards allow you to go into your own psyche, go deep within your psyche using the archetypal images and whatever is downloaded for me to tell you in the moment. And that allows you to bypass your rational conscious mind, go into the symbolic part of you, which is more of the unconscious part of you, to maybe shed some light on some things that you hadn't really considered to allow you to make the decisions to move in the appropriate directions that are right for you. Okay, makes sense? All right. We are divinely protected by healing white light as we go through these cards, choose these cards and the other cards, and whatever cards are shown to us are for the beneficial outcome of all who are watching or listening whenever they are watching or listening. So I suggest that if you have something you want clarity on, take a moment to just think about it, or take a moment and write it down. You may get an answer. You may get a direction. You may get clarity on something that you hadn't been able to get clear on before. This happens a lot. So I'm told from the messages I get about this. All right, I'm not going to choose an individual card because, you know, I have been choosing individual cards for people who send me a donation and ask a question. But what's happening more and more is they want more than one card. So they're scheduling private readings. So I'm just going to go back to just doing it for all of us for a while. And those who had originally just been going with one card and asking me to do one card have actually been contacting me to do more cards and a deeper reading for them. So that's why we're only going to be doing it for us tonight, okay? Not for anyone who has sent me a note privately for one card. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh, it's party time. Now, isn't that what I just said? Enjoy the fruits of your labor. What are they doing? They're holding up goblets of wine, right? What's wine? A fruit. Okay, so enjoy the fruits of your labor. I'll tell you more about this card in just a moment. I love that this is the perfect card that just came up. Excuse me. I'm starting to release already. For those of you who don't know, when I start to do the readings and I start to do the guided meditation, I start to release a lot, and that means I might cough, clear my throat, my eyes start watering, my nose might run. That's why I have water here. My throat gets dry. and my eyes tear up as I yawn, or they just tear up anyway. So that's releasing. It's releasing on all levels, you know, releasing fluids and all of that. So I'm going to put this card aside, but I love that this card came up after what I had just said. Back to the releasing. This might be happening to you too as you start to go into deeper states of being. You might start yawning. Woo! Your eyes might start watering. I should have Kleenex and I don't have it over here. Your eyes might start watering. You might be clearing your throat. Your mouth may be dry. That just means you're going into a deeper level of being. Okay, it's a good thing, not a bad thing. But if you see me doing it, that's what it is. That's what it's about. I'm going to pull one more card. I'm going to pull the card right after this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this is the Eight of Swords. I'm going to choose one more. A little more clarification. Okay, Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky the Fool. Okay, so here we go. That's enough from this deck. All right, let me put my glasses on and we will get into a little more deeply what's going on here. First of all, this is an emotion card because cups are emotions, and it's three women and they're celebrating, they're dancing, okay? And the fruits of their labor are right here. Grapes, the harvest. This is harvesting, like I said, this is harvesting what you have worked on from the beginning of the year until now. And now's the time to celebrate and let it come to fruition, okay? So cups are emotions. It's like a happy time. It's like, yes. And you know what? I do have to get tissues because my eyes are watering. Okay, I'll be right back. I got a cord here I have to step over. I need to always remember to have tissues because of this releasing business and this eye-watering thing that happens. Okay. Bring my leg over this cord. Oh boy. Okay, here we are. We're back again. Okay. Pull this back up. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're back in business here. All right. Let's see. Okay. So let's go back and look at these cards. So this was the first one. Okay. Celebrate. All right. Dance. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Very, very nice. Okay. Then we have this one. Uh-oh. This looks kind of intense. This is the Eight of Swords. Okay, I've talked to you about this before. What's an eight? Two circles on top of each other. Turn them sideways. Seeing things clearly, okay? Now, there's something that she doesn't want to see. She's blindfolded, okay? She's standing over water. This is a sword card, and it's an 8 card. So 8 is about balance, but she doesn't look very balanced. She's standing over water, okay? More emotion. Cups are emotion. She's standing over emotion, and she's bound up by emotion. Is there something that has been binding you up and keeping you paralyzed? Think about it. Is there something that you don't want to see? Is there something that is making you feel fenced in or trapped? Think about that. Maybe it's work. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's a job. And because it's swords, it's time for you to speak up, okay? It's time for you to speak up and take care of yourself here. Say what you need to say to whoever you need to say it to. Don't be intimidated. Don't be bound. This is like, you don't have to be like this. Put your 8 on sideways, put the glasses on, see clearly. she can actually walk away from these swords that are around her, kind of fencing her in. You see that? They're not totally around her. She's bound up by an illusion. She can actually take that blindfold off her eyes and take that wrap off her arms and walk away. But she is under the illusion. She's blinded by her emotion, and she is under the illusion that she's trapped, okay? But she's not, all right? She just thinks she is. All she's gonna do is lift that blindfold and find out she could just walk right out of there. That's not a fence that's 360 degrees, okay? But it's swords. So swords is about speaking up. Swords is about just not taking it anymore, you know? Just not being bound by that limiting perception. Maybe someone has put a limiting perception on you and you bought into it. Don't buy into it anymore, okay? Because the next card is happy, 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 taking chances. Look, right on the edge of that cliff, right? Okay, this is a major arcana card. It's very powerful because it's a major arcana card. Look, right on the edge of that cliff. And the little dog, they're just having a great time. Oh, da-da-da-da-da, looking up at the sky, holding a flower, you know, carrying the backpack, just, you know, floating right along. But this guy, the fool, this is a really high dude. Look at these peaks. See, he's really high, okay? And he's looking up to the sky for his guidance, and he's taking his chances. It's kind of like I told you, and he's got the white flower in his hand of the magician, and the dog is white too, okay? And this is, and he's got the feather coming out of his hair, out of his helmet there. That's kind of like Mercury, the feather of Mercury, you know, speaking your truth. And he's a powerful guy. He's got yellow boots on. That's the color of the solar plexus. And he's grounded. The inside of his sleeves are red, okay? He's taking very little with him. In other words, let go of the crap, right? You don't need to carry it. Just keep your load light. Be happy, enjoy, take chances, take chances. That's what I said at the beginning of this video when I talked about the full moon. This couldn't have been a more perfect card reading, these three cards for the full moon. Couldn't be more perfect. That's exactly what I said when we started, and the cards have just amplified that, okay? This one, remember, don't be bound by illusion. Don't be bound by your emotions, okay? Speak up, take off the blindfold. It's an illusion, and walk away from anything that is making you feel trapped or fenced in or paralyzed, okay? You can do that. You know, I think I'm gonna go into, this is the deck that I don't use that often. I'm gonna go into, this is the Angel Tarot cards. I'm gonna go into this deck because I don't know what's gonna come up, but I'm kind of interested to see what comes up since we're kind of in the full moon energy, you know? This is a very thick deck, as you can see, all right? But I kind of like the silveriness, and since it's a full moon energy, I kind of like what that looks like, kind of very moon shimmery. I'm gonna shuffle these cards, and what we want here is more confirmation, more validation, more explanation, more clarification. Okay, let's see what comes up. It's a big fat deck. All right, let's see what this is. This is the Page of Air, okay? Air are wands. We did not see any wands in the tarot. So this is the Page of Air. Page is a young person, or it's the young version of you. It's more lighthearted. You know, a page is like youthful, all right? So whatever you do that makes you feel young and alive and vital, do that. Do that. The Page of Air, this is equivalent to the Page of Wands. Logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Look at that card. Beautiful card. Okay? She is holding a sphere, like a wand, but it looks like a big crystal. See? It looks like a big crystal. And she's got a bear in the corner, and there's a lion. Okay? And behind her is a unicorn. See? And she's very, very centered there. Okay, Page of Air, logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Actually, very much like this card right here. The youthfulness of that, and, you know, kind of impulsive, taking chances. That's what I talked about at the beginning also. This is challenging information, delays or changes to plans. Truth delivered without tact. Okay, somebody may be saying something to you in a very tactless way. You know, there's a way to communicate and a way not to communicate. Communicating in a loving way is one way. Communicating without tact and being very direct and hurtful to someone else and then laughing like it's a big joke is a hurtful way to communicate. So if that is happening, someone young, maybe your teenager, or maybe a young person who doesn't have the life experience to use tact, or maybe a person who is trying to get revenge to you and just wants to say something to hurt you. That's about them, it's not about you, okay? But it is challenging when someone gives you information like that, because you kind of have to look at yourself, you know, and see what's going on. Delays or changes to plans. If that happens, if you have changes to your plans, don't freak out about it. Just think, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna roll with it. There must be a reason, okay? There must be a reason. There's always a reason, and sometimes you don't know what it is. You're just following your guidance. Now, I'm starting to get really hot right now. This happens sometimes. I'm gonna get up again and I'm gonna open the back door here and get some air in here, okay? Because it's really starting to feel very, very warm to me. This happens to me sometimes when I start to do readings. I get very, very warm. So I hate to get up again like this, but I'm going to, because it's getting too warm in here. So let me do this. So you just heard my alarm system, right? She talks to me. She lets me know when the door's open or when the alarm's off. So that beeping was the actual alarm. I turned it off, okay? All right. Because when I go into a trance, I kind of like to feel secure, you know what I mean? So sometimes I put my alarm system on. Okay, so I'm gonna read you about this. Truth delivered without tact and challenging information. Delays or changes of plans, okay? I had a change of plans tonight, you know? I was out someplace and I was gonna come straight home. And I thought, no, I'm gonna stop at Vaughn's on Bouquet Canyon. I never stopped there. I've never been in that store, okay? But in my mind I wanted something, and I thought, well, maybe they have it. Well, I went in there and they have it. It's something I've been looking for that my other stores that I go to don't have anymore. It's a version of almond butter that I like. And I walked in there and they had it, and it was on sale for like $5 off. So I got 4 jars. And I thought, well, maybe that's why I came here, because I didn't know it was on sale. And then as I was leaving, the cashier started talking to me about almond butter and about how her husband has gone off medication because he changed his diet. He was diabetic and he went off medication. And then she said, I need to get some help for something. And she told me what her concerns were. And she says, but I don't know where to go. I go to Kaiser and they don't really help me. And I thought, that's why I came to this store. Not only for the 4 jars of almond butter that were on sale, but she looked right at me. She says, I don't know where to go because I go to Kaiser and they haven't been able to help me. And this is happening, and this is happening, and this is happening. She was telling me about her symptoms. And I thought, well, I think I need to give her my information. So I said, would you like my information? And I told her what I do. And she says, oh my God, yes. She took out her phone and she screenshot my one business card that I always carry with me. And I walked out of the store and I thought, well, that was a change of plans. I was planning on coming straight home. Something led me into that Bonds parking lot. I walked in there, found 4 almond butters that I've been looking all over for, and they were like on sale at like $5 off each. And this woman ended up wanting my information. So you just never know. That's what's so fun and magical about just following your guidance, you know? Just see where it takes you. See where it takes you. Okay? You are not bound or trapped. Just open your eyes and walk away. You're not bound, even though sometimes it feels like you are. It's just an illusion. I am going to read you from the booklet about the Page of Air, okay? So here we go. Page of Air. Okay, you're likely to receive new information that presents a challenge or delays. The message may come from someone who speaks bluntly and without thoughtfulness, but don't take it personally. Remember I said this is about them, it's not about you. Okay, don't take it personally. What's important is the message, not the messenger. So think about what you're being told and take the personality piece out of it. Now, that's a situation. As far as people, this is a youthful person who's often intelligent, honest, and endlessly curious. This guy right here, okay? See how they're all connected? A person who's analytical with a bright intellect who can reveal the truth behind situations. Fair, logical, unemotional, but a little impulsive. Here are some additional meanings of this card. A new challenge. A contract or an agreement. Constructive criticism. Okay, when someone tells you something, even if it's blunt, just think, oh, does this make sense? Is this something that is actually beneficial for me? And leave the personality of the person who said it out of the picture. Just think, is this the universe using this person to give me a message? Constructive criticism, legal matters, and gossip. Gossip, you know, is a big waste of time. People are confused about gossip, okay? When you share things with your friend about other people that you know that are just facts, that is not gossip. Gossip is when you are saying negative things about people and you are talking about things that are not in your lane. When you talk about what's new with your friends because someone has been out of the loop or gone and you want to share with them, that is not gossip. Hi, Luna. Luna the meditation cat is here. That is not gossip. That is sharing information about people you know. When you add in little snide remarks or your personal opinion about what someone looks like or who their partners are or what they said or what they did or what you overheard, that is wasteful energy. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's wasteful. It's wasteful for you. It's wasteful for the person that's listening to you. And it certainly does nothing about the person you're talking about. It only makes you look like a little person who's very wrapped up in things like, you know, he said, she said, which is a big waste of time, okay? So be aware of gossip. Don't do it. It's destructive. But sharing information about your friends or people you know in common or your family to someone you haven't seen in a while is just passing along info, updating them. That's all. All right, we're going to go into the daily guidance, okay? Because it matches my outfit. Okay, Luna, are you going to participate tonight? Huh? You going to participate, honey? I know, you are. I know. I know. Yes, you are. I know, it's full moon energy. I know. Full moon energy. Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. All right, here's this deck. I think this might be the last card that I choose because it's already getting into the time we should start meditating. All right. Divinely protected, more clarification, more information. Think about the question that you had at the beginning, okay? More information, clarification, guidance, direction. Fresh air. Hey, fresh air. That's pretty good stuff, isn't it? Fresh air lets you think more clearly. And what did I just do? I love this. It's just so synchronistic. What did I just get up and do? I opened the back door to get fresh air. Pretty wild, huh? All right. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. My desire to wear flowers in my hair all the time now. Spend time outside today. Releasing. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well, which is exactly what I just did, okay? You know, you can't write this stuff. You just can't. I mean, this card came right after I said I need some fresh air, I'm getting hot. So, pretty wild. I love it, you know? Seeing the connections in life and the universe is really fun. It makes everything fun. It's like magic. It's wonderful. I'm going to read to you about fresh air, okay? She's with a young person here. All right? Interestingly enough, this is a young person too, the page. Interestingly enough, this is a young person too. So keep your eye out for young people who have messages for you. And maybe this is about you tapping into your own inner child or your own youthful vitality, your innocence. Remember when you were a kid? You just felt like everything was possible, you know? Get back to that because everything is possible. All right, let's read fresh air here, okay? The angel sent this card to you because you need some fresh air. Thank you. I opened the door. I followed directions. You've been indoors far too long, and your body and soul crave oxygen. Open the windows in your home and office to air them, or go outside yourself and breathe deeply. If you live in the city, make an escape to the country. As soon as possible to breathe some much needed fresh air. Keep plenty of live plants in your home and office to ensure the steady circulation of oxygen. Now, here are some additional meanings of this that might make sense to you. Exercise outdoors. Now, only in the morning or evening around here because it's getting pretty hot. Get some sunshine or travel to a sunny environment. I've been thinking about that lately. Spend time around trees or plants. Reconnect with nature. Bring some fresh air into a stale situation or relationship. A stale situation. Stalemate, okay? Stale situation. Bring some fresh air, some fresh perception, some fresh options. Take off the blindfold. You are not trapped, and walk out of the situation. Doesn't mean you walk out of a relationship. It means you walk out of the situation you have put yourself in, making yourself feel bound up. Right? Oh, I don't know. Should I choose one more card? Let's see what our time is. I'm just going to choose one more. Let's see. Do I want to choose from Indigo or Archangel? It's going to be, whoops. It's going to be Archangel. All right. It's going to be Archangel. Here we go. Oh, geez. You know what? I think I'm just going to go with the two that fell out from the deck. All right? Because I didn't get a chance to shuffle, and they just said, hey, pay attention to us. Okay. This is Archangel Sandalphon. Gentleness. This is about being gentle with people, with yourself, tapping into your own gentleness, getting away from that harshness, tapping into your own softness. He says, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Okay? Let's see what this card has to say, the other parts of this card. Gentleness. Additional messages. Sandalphon. By the way, you can call these angels by their name and they will come to you and help you. Sandalphon wishes to help you feel peaceful and centered. And he strongly advises that you begin by listening to gentle music, which we are doing right now, I must say. Play it wherever you go. Talk quietly and engage in slow, rhythmic movements, such as swaying to the music or a gentle yoga session. Don't engage in battles at this time. Instead, retreat from conflict while you revive your spirit and become even stronger. Delay decision-making at this time. You'll know exactly what to do when you emerge from your gentle retreat. Now, working with Sandalphon, my eyes watering. This is real life. This is not MGM production here. It's like if I need to open the window, if I need to get up and get some water, if I need to get up and get a tissue, if my eyes water. I mean, this is just real life with Dr. Elena. You know, nothing too slick, right? Just real. Working with Archangel Sandalphon. Sandalphon's aura is calming and a cool shade of turquoise. Okay? Like the translucent tropical ocean. Meditate upon this color or hold the stone associated with this energy, which is turquoise, and feel your heart rate and breathing become quieter. Sandalphon can help your words and actions to be kind and gentle, yet powerful. As the archangel associated with music, you can feel his presence strongly when you listen to music, sing, or play a musical instrument. That is a beautiful card, and he's got his mandolin there. Wow, wow, wow. Very cool. But another card fell out with it. So this one is Hello from Heaven. Archangel Azrael. That's Azrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. That's nice. Hello from heaven. Hello from heaven. I'm going to read to you Hello from Heaven, and then we're going to go into the guided meditation. Because we pulled a lot of cards today, but well, two fell out actually and weren't even pulled. And it is a full moon, so you know there's always a little more of a card situation on the full moon. Hello from heaven. Hello. Hello. Your loved ones aren't far away. In fact, they're quite near. There's see right there? That's my beloved Tara. She was such a perfect dog. Hi, Tara. Tara, my sweet girl. Your loved ones aren't far away. In fact, they're quite near. In your quiet moments, you can feel their presence. These really are true visitations, and I ask you to trust your intuition. I also get clear messages and feelings that my stepfather is around me. And I talk to him sometimes, and actually often, and I think of him daily and ask him for his guidance, and he has helped me immensely from the other side. You may notice dream visits from deceased loved ones. Someone was telling me about this just the other day, that she was dreaming about her husband who had passed away, and little adventures that they were having, and she wondered, what is that, you know? And he's visiting her in her dreams. Know that your loved ones are happy, free of suffering, and want the same for you. Your loved ones only want to work with your guardian angels to help you to be peaceful, so watch for other signs from heaven. Working with Archangel Azrael, he's known as the angel of death, since his primary role is to help people cross over to heaven at the time of their physical death. Far from being a morbid role, Azrael surrounds the newly crossed over soul with loving light to make the experience uplifting and comforting. Azrael helps deceased loved ones make contact with their living family members and friends. You can ask Azrael to bring you a message or a dream visitation from your loved ones in heaven. Somebody was saying to me one time, why don't I get visitations from my loved one? Why don't you ask for them? And keep your eyes open, because they communicate with us in so many ways symbolically. They communicate through sound, they communicate through smell, they communicate through vibration, like lights going on. That's happened to me with my stepfather. They communicate through visitations through small things like insects, like dragonflies or hummingbirds. You got to keep your eyes open. If you ask for a sign, another one that I get a lot is a feather, a perfect feather in an unusual place that shouldn't even be there, and it almost looks like someone just laid it there right on my path so I could see it and go, oh, okay, I have an angel with me right now. This is to let me know. Another way they communicate with you is certain times on the clock. Like if someone passed away, let's say February 2nd, you might see 2:02 on the clock. So you got to keep your eyes open and your ears open, because they can communicate, but if you don't listen, they kind of stop communicating. So ask for the communication and be open to what you see, be open to what you smell, be open to what you hear. And sometimes you can feel them. Sometimes you can feel a breeze, and it's basically your loved one kind of flowing in. So, all right, we're going to go into the guided meditation right now. In just a moment, I'm going to keep my eye on the clock so I can remember which time it is to put in the description. And here we go. And now we're going to begin our guided meditation. So make yourself comfortable. Keep your back straight. It doesn't matter if you sit up or you lie down. Just be comfortable. A lot of people are more comfortable lying down. But do make sure you're not going to be disturbed. This is your time for you, okay? Your time. This is a gift you are giving yourself. How is it a gift? Because you are going into parasympathetic mode in this guided meditation. That is a mode and a way of the nervous system operating that isn't normally the way the nervous system operates. Parasympathetic is the only state your body can heal and recalibrate in. There's two sides, sympathetic and parasympathetic. Most of us are in sympathetic dominant all the time. If you're not in parasympathetic, your body cannot heal and regenerate. Okay, so you'll be going into that in this guided meditation. Close your eyes. Any outside sounds you hear that you recognize as normal everyday sounds do not disturb you. Instead, they allow you to go even deeper into your own mind, into your own inner space, into your own experience. Getting ready now. As your body starts to relax, you start to let go of the everyday normal reality. And as your body starts to relax and let go of the everyday normal reality, you find yourself becoming more and more comfortable, easily and gently drifting into a comfortable, safe space. You may have thoughts. That is normal and that is fine. The key is to allow them to float by and not attach yourself to any of them. Just let them flow through you. As I begin to count from 5 down to 0, each count will allow you to go deeper and deeper into your own personal experience. Even now, you are beginning to go deeper and deeper into your own personal experience. Knowing that you are going to experience sensations and feelings of relaxation that allow your body to recalibrate itself, rebalance itself, renew itself. As I count from 5 down to 0, each count allows you to relax even more, letting go even more of the everyday reality, knowing you can change your position if you need to. And as you let go of the everyday reality, the illusions fall away. And as the illusions fall away, you realize that you really do have power. Illusions can trap you. They can think that you're stuck, but you're not. Throw off the illusions as you drift from 5 down to 4. As the relaxation spreads from the top of your head down over your face, going deeper and deeper. Drifting from 4 down to 3 as you feel your muscles letting go and loosening up. That's it. Your body has been craving this. Your mind has been craving this. drifting now from 3 down to 2. Easily and gently letting go more and more, and going deeper and deeper into a self-induced trance state where your mind becomes very suggestible to positive information that is beneficial to you, positive words and statements that align with your belief system. There is no way that you will take in any information or suggestions which are not helpful. You will only take in helpful, beneficial words, phrases, and suggestions that will enhance your life on all levels of being. As you drift from 2 down to 1, letting go even more. Momentarily, you will go from 1 down to 0 when you hear the sounds of the chimes, using the sounds of the chimes to take you deeper and deeper into a very powerful part of yourself, deep within you. And now going from the 1 down to the 0. Going deeper and deeper now. Going deeper still. Feeling very relaxed, very, very comfortable. That's it. Now is the time to celebrate all that you have accomplished. Now is the time to move forward on those dreams and goals. Now is the time to celebrate the fruits of your labors, the work that you have done, the ideas that you have created mentally in your mind about how you want things to be and how you want your life to be. The time is now ripe. those illusions you've had that have been self-imposed, those situations that you feel have trapped you, the constant scenarios that you've created for yourself, using the power of your word. Swords are words. Your words have trapped you. Change your words. Change what you say to yourself. That will allow you to walk out of that reality, out of that situation which you don't want to be in anyway, but it's self-imposed. You have the power to change that, and only you have that power. The happy-go-lucky part of you is emerging. You've dropped carrying around those burdens. They are no longer necessary to carry around. Fresh air helps you think clearly. Fresh air and nature are rejuvenating to you. Gentleness is key right now. Be gentle with yourself, including the words you say to yourself about yourself and your situation. Messages from heaven are coming. They are here now. You find that you are becoming more finely attuned to hearing them and listening to them. You are more open to them. I want to honor you for taking this time for yourself. I want to acknowledge you for the wisdom that allowed you to do that. You have recalibrated yourself. You have realigned yourself. You have renewed yourself. You have revitalized yourself. I honor you for spending the time to invest invest in yourself in this way, you will reap the benefits and the rewards from doing so. Until we meet again. Namaste. And many blessings to you.